Uh-oh. Currently live. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. Okay, I got somebody watching. Appreciate you. Yeah, this episode, ain't gonna be too long. Chances I'm gonna be rolling solo on this one. I had a couple people that uh, had some other things to take care of, like some last minute emergencies. So, but this one's gonna be interesting though because I put in the link if you wanted to be a part of the show. The link should be posted in the comment section. If you wanted to come up, make a comment or two about it. Uh, in any event, let's see. I'm just trying to get to the comment section. Yeah, I think it's should show up on the screen in a second. So, but yeah, this episode it's pretty much just gonna be me just kind of again. My page is pretty much about self reflection, just taking a look at just kind of taking a look at yourself in the mirror. Sorry, I was looking at some stuff, but just kind of taking a look at yourself in the mirror, just kind of reflecting on things in the past that you could have did better, um, and the choices that we made to. Sorry, choices that we made that kept us to who we are today. But any event, episode not gonna be too long. Um, Again, the link is posted in the comment section. If you guys want to join, you can click the link in the comment section. If you want to join, you can pop on and make, chime in, share your thoughts. Again, I appreciate you if you're watching. Again, my channel is just basically self reflection, just basically looking at the choices that we make throughout our journey in life that help shape us to be the individuals we are currently. But again, like I said, I had some other people that were going to jump on the call, but some last minute emergencies. But the show still got to go on. And that's the beautiful thing about life, right? Um, you just got to adjust and make the best out of it. So, but any event, the link is in the comment section. Of, like I said, if anybody watching that wants to come on, I appreciate it. But I'll go ahead and get started here. Sorry, 1 second. Um, yeah, you guys trying to find the link. The link is in the comment section. 1 second. Uh, Let's see it. Yeah, sorry, somebody asked me about the link. But any event, the link is in the comment section if you guys want to come up and share your thoughts and your opinions. But like I said, I'll just go ahead and get started on my own. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. If you can't, if you want to ask some questions in the comments, that's cool. I'll answer those too. Um, but yeah, just going back to the show itself. So yeah, it's just kind of so for the first one, it's just basically a reflection. So just looking back at it, who were you then and who are you now? So for me, I was a person that was inexperienced, trying to understand life without a mentor that really set me down and to teach me on how to move accordingly in certain situations. Um, the man that I am now is someone that I'm proud to be. And life is not easy, but being persistent is the key. Um, I got a couple questions. Hey, Ian, you already in the questions, my boy. Okay, let me I'm gonna elaborate on my point, and then I'll go into the questions that you have. But yeah, so like I said, for men, I think it's important to have, even for women too, but especially for men, I think it's important in adolescence just to have that male figure, male family member that pretty much can show you the ropes. So, and that could be in any area. That could be um, financially. That could be in areas of decision making. That could be in areas of, you know, um, when it comes to, it could be in areas when it comes to how to manage in your household. So, a lot of times, learning from the mistakes of others will get you there a lot faster. But when you learn from your mistakes, that's great. You know what I mean? It's great that you learn from your mistakes, but a lot of times too, just learning from the mistakes of others will save you a lot of headache. Chances are they live longer than you, and they're a bit more wiser depending on who you go to. So chances are they went through a lot of the same things that you went through. So which is experience is the best teacher, and it's a very good chance that they experienced a lot of things um, before you. So yeah, Ian, what's up, bro? I see you in the comment section. So quick question. He said, when it comes to family, when is a, when when is enough enough? For example, I like to keep trying and helping them, but it's starting to hurt me. Um, Yeah, man, that's tough. I definitely have a section or two in here, a couple questions when it comes to family, but I would say, let's see, for an example, I like to keep trying to help and helping. It's starting to hurt me. Yeah, I think it becomes a burden when the help is starting to hurt you. So um, I think that in the beginning, though, it's important to the person that you're trying to help just understand that they need help. So sometimes that may put you in an uncomfortable situation until things start to, I would say, adjust to a level to where it becomes um, mutually beneficial for both. But it has to be some level of respect there, and you can't always be the one that's willing to dish out the help. So if you're dealing with family members and it always seems like you're the person that's making the initiative to always be the one to offer the help, and when it comes to a moment, which is probably rarely, or when it comes to a moment where you may need help, and you seem like you're all by yourself. Um, so yeah, it can definitely be difficult, but I would say at that point, the best thing you can do is probably have that conversation with the people that you're trying to help and say, listen, at this point, um, helping you is starting to hurt me. You know what I mean? You don't have to be mean with them or anything like that. And a lot of times too, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Um, and depending on how you say it and what manner you say it to, sometimes that person will shut you off and they're not gonna listen. Because they're so stuck on your tonality of it. They're not trying to really listen to what you're trying to say. Um, but any event, bro, I would say the best thing to do in that situation is just to be honest and have that conversation with them and just let them know that, hey, I got to step back. Helping you is hurting me. So, I can't help you. I got to be able to help myself first, and if I'm able to help myself first, then I can help you. So yeah, just have that conversation. Be honest with them. What's up, Jimmy, bro? I see you in the comments, man. Yes, sir. I see you, man. I appreciate you tapping in, man. But yeah, like I said again, guys, the link is in the comment section if you want to pop up and share your thoughts and your opinions on any questions I have on the screen, or if you just want to put any questions in the comment section. We could definitely discuss, definitely talk about it. So yeah, I appreciate the engagement. Oh yeah, don't forget to like the channel and subscribe. Sorry, like the video and subscribe. And if you can, share with others. Again, it was supposed to be a full house, but people have things going on in their lives, and I understand. I don't hold that against people, but the show gotta keep going. You know what I mean? And the show gotta keep going, and that's one of the things that for me is important um, is commitment. So committing to something and working your hardest to see it through is very important. So regardless of the situation, sometimes and that's something I reflect on too. Saying one thing and regardless of the situation, just kind of backtracking from what you said. But you live and you learn, and some things though you have no other choice. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have no other choice, but if you can fight like hell to just to just to finish off or finish what you committed to doing or committed to what you promised, it's important. At the end of the day, it's either you did what you say you're gonna do or you didn't do what you say you're gonna do. So we'll just keep it like that. But yeah, man, I appreciate the people watching right now. Again, the link is in the comment section if you guys want to come up. I'll put it on the screen. If you guys want to come up, you don't even have to cam up if you don't want to. If you just want to say what you got to say, and if you want to pop out, you can do that as well. Oh, I see somebody. Oh, okay, I got family in the comment section. Okay, I see. Hey, what's going on, Auntie? I appreciate you coming through and checking me out. But yeah, I definitely appreciate you guys. But I'll go ahead and put on the screen here. The link is in the comment section too if you wanted to come up and share your thoughts and your opinions on anything that I was speaking about. Okay, you finna share it on Twitter. I appreciate it. I'm not even on Twitter, like, to be honest with you. Like, I don't even know how that works. And it's crazy too, because I don't know. I tried a couple years ago to figure that out, but that was just a little bit too much for me. So I really just stick to my guns and stick to what I'm used to. But I definitely appreciate it. But yeah, again, the link is in the comment section, guys. If you want to, pop on and enter the studio and share your thoughts and your opinions on anything that, I'm talking about. You may have you may have a different perspective that may be helpful to others. So, but yeah, I definitely appreciate that though. But yeah, if you shared it Twitter, I appreciate that. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and drop this one down. Give me 1 second here. The comment. Oh, here we go. But yeah, so next question here. What area in your life required the most growth and why? What area in your life required the most growth and why? Yeah, so the area that required the most growth in my life is just becoming more self-aware. Just taking the time to learn yourself. Just taking the time to learn yourself, love yourself, understand why you're wired the way you're wired, why we do the things that we do, why do we respond the way that we respond, and just give ourselves grace. Everybody is not we're not robots. We're not perfect. Um, I think that's very important. Just taking the time to understand yourself. Love yourself. Give yourself some grace. You're gonna make mistakes, and just keep going. So for me, the biggest area in my life is just becoming more self aware, understanding who I am as an individual, what I stand for, what I condone, what I don't condone, um, what I tolerate. uh, and just having that direction and that vision of what I want to be and where I'm going in life, and just understanding that. Again, I think I said this before, that the only key to success, people make it to be out a big deal, is the key to success is if you don't quit, right? That's the only way you fail at something in life. You don't quit. You may not be successful in the first attempt, but if you don't quit and you just keep being persistent and keep trying, eventually you'll break through. And and that's just with anything in life. Um, what was I think a lot of times what people get caught up on is seeing the success of others without seeing their track history, without seeing um, you know the back office, seeing what they did behind the scenes and how long it took them, and that's crazy though, because a lot of people don't really care about none of that though. They just care about, did you you know are you where you are, because they're trying to get there too, and they don't really care about what it took for you to get there. So, but it is what it is. Um, but yeah, and I appreciate that. Yeah, so I got a comment says nothing beats a failure but a try. Oh man, that's so key. That is so key. That's the only thing that beats failure in life is when you try. You ain't even gotta be like I said, you I don't know nobody that's gonna get it right on the first time. So unless you God or something, you Jesus. But other than that, nothing beats failure but a try. Just keep trying. Um, yeah, just keep trying. Just keep the wheels moving, man. But yeah, he said my mama used to say that all the time. And that's true because it's real. That's it. Oh man, I appreciate you giving us that insight though. But and it be things that it'd be so simple sometimes. It'd be so simple. I think we complicated things like, uh, like it's calculus or something, but it just be so blatantly obvious, and it's kind of like that game Family Feud. Like when you watch Family Feud, the answers to Family Feud is nothing that requires extensive knowledge. It's just common sense stuff, but you just don't. It just doesn't hit you right in that moment. You know what I mean? And that's just kind of how life is. When you say that nothing beats failure but a try, people will think that success means you gotta jump through all these hoops and you gotta do all that crazy man. But they keep, just keep trying. Just keep trying, you'll get there. uh, Learn from your mistakes. Keep trying, and try to get that information from somebody that been where you've been, and just listen to what they have to say. All right. All right. So the next one here. So what does it mean to have what does it mean to have God first? What does it mean to have God first? To me, I mean, to have God first just means to put my faith in Him. Um, Pretty much let Him take control of the wheel. We are going somewhere in life, and I think a lot of people. Um, there's two points to this. So we all going somewhere in life, and we all driving our own cars. And some people, want to be in the driver's seat. Some people want to drive, and according to faith, man, you got to get it up to God, man. You got to put God first in your life, and everything else will be added unto you. And sorry, got his message, but yeah. So you put God first, all these things will be added unto you. And the second point to that is sometimes people are so quick to. Sometimes people in life so quick to get to a destination that they forget the moments along the way. And I think that is priceless. Just okay, yeah, you're gonna take that road trip. But along that road trip, it's okay to sightsee, you know. Because once you at that destination, sometimes probably most people they feel it doesn't make them feel any different. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense to some people, but I was listening to this one guy and he was like, yo, I thought I would have felt some type of way. When I made my first $100,000, my first $200,000, but I felt the same, and then it's like, bruh, like, okay, yeah, you want to get to, you're trying to get to the bag, you're trying to get to the money. I get it, that's cool. But don't forget on the way to pay attention to the moments. You know what I mean? Don't skip over that, because that's where the real nugget's at. Yeah, Jimmy said 100, and fam said God is the beginning, the center, and the end. So having God first is a must, because He is the reason that you're waking up and giving you the mindset to keep going. That's facts. That's facts. Yeah, man, it's just being grateful for those little moments, those things. Like, man, you go walk in the hospital, go walk in a nursing home. You know what I'm saying? You gonna, whew, that'll make you grateful, boy, and that'll make you grateful. You see somebody laying on the bed, hooked up with IVs, and sometimes they end up by themselves, man. No family, no nothing. Going through it by themselves, and that's when it really hit you, really hit you then. But yeah, man, just be grateful. Your time is coming. Your book is not finished it's not finished being written. So if you just keep putting God in the center of it, you keep putting God in the center of it, and keep putting Him first, all those things will be added to you. He know the desires of your heart. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing too. I be noticing, like, when people be praying, man, they be praying for houses and cars and all this other stuff, man. Listen, man, we should be praying for the will of God, man. Pray for the will of God to happen in your life, and just try your best to be obedient. You know, um, God, you know what I'm saying? He know we're not perfect. Only perfect person ever walked the earth was Jesus, so we're not perfect. That's why He say just repent, and those things, and you'll be forgiven. But yeah, so Jim, I appreciate you in the comment, bro. I see you, boy. You say you talking that, fam. Man, listen, I'm getting the knowledge from you, my boy. He said, yep, because you have to remember that even. Oh yeah, so fam said, yep, because you have to remember that even when you feel like you do have all that you want, there's someone praying for what you have. Facts. Facts. Yeah, facts. Be grateful. Be grateful for what you got. And sometimes in your eyes, you may not feel like you have enough. You know what I'm saying? You may just have just the bare necessities in life. You got a place to live, your lights on, your water on, you got food in the fridge. I was saying, you got a 9 to 5. Like, in this time of your life, be grateful for that, because You go to these other countries, you ain't even got to go to other countries, man. You can just go down the street, and you see people living on the street all the time. Um, I mean, if you rocking with the basic necessities of life right now, just be grateful for that, because that could be taken from you at any moment, and then you ain't ready for that one. You ain't ready for that type of struggle. You ain't ready for that type of pain. It's different when the struggle is in your mind. You may be struggling physically with things that you don't have, but when you going through that mental struggle, oh man, and the enemy after your mind, that's tough right there. Some people don't shake back from that. People don't shake back from that. But yeah, just be grateful for what you have, and put God first. Let Him drive, and everything, the things that you want. He know what you want. All that stuff will be added unto you. And this was something I listened to in church, man. People be praying like God is a genie or something. Like He just gonna grant your wishes, bro. Like it don't work like that, man. I remember going to church one time, man, and it was crazy. They had people out there praying, "Oh, God gonna give you this house. God gonna give you this car." It was just like what? It was just like all material things. Like what's going on right now? like God is just some type of genie in the bottle where we just gonna roll with it. He just gonna grant our wishes. Bro, it's crazy, but yeah, it be out there like that though. It really be out there, but it's all good. But yeah, again, I appreciate people that's watching. Links in the comment if you want to join, if you want to add something. It's all good. Let's see. It looks like one of my other questions here. Looks like one of my other questions here. I'll just have to read it verbally because it is not going to show up. So pretty much it was yeah, I got to go back to it, but I wrote it down here. It was just basically saying what scripture resonates with you the most and why. The scripture that I'm really a fan of, my favorite book in the Bible is the book of Matthew, and this is the reason why I like it though, because Jesus had that wisdom though, man. And it's crazy though, because everything that he said is still relevant to this day. But yeah, Matthew chapter 7, verse 13 and 14, he talking about the narrow way. So verse 13, he says, enter by the narrow gate, for the wide gate is broad in this way and leads to destruction, but there are many who go in by it. And verse 14 says, because narrow is the gate and difficult is the way which leads to life, and there are few that find it. So when he says that leads to life, he's talking about eternal life. But verse 13, the first verse, when he talking, he was just saying, "Oh, what up, Mike? I see you, Mike. I appreciate you hopping in, bro." But yeah, in verse 13, when he says, enter by the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way. I'm sorry. Yeah, enter by the narrow gate, for wide. When he said for wide, he's talking about the wide gate is broad and is the way that leads to destruction. And there are many who go in by it. So it's just basically saying that many people in this world is just going to go the self-satisfying way, just doing things that's what up, Tom? Boy, golly, it's been a minute, boy. I appreciate you popping in, dog. What's up, bro? I hope everything is good with the fam, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate you popping into the stream, bro. But yeah, so the wide gate in life is the self-satisfying gate. So it's the gate where we do things in life that are pleasing to ourselves, that are self-satisfying, despite what it is that despite the will that God put before us. So we'll do a lot of things that are Um, a sinful nature. Sometimes we don't know. Um, but he's saying also, he says, when he said go by the narrow gate is the gate that leads to eternal life. So he's basically saying it'll be difficult, and you'll find in life though, it's sometimes it's difficult to do the right thing, bro. Because for an example, in the hood, okay, you see the D boys, right? D boys got the bag, they got the females, they living that fast life, and you be like, whew, man, I want them type of women. You feel me? Like, but or you may desire that, nice clothes and cars and all that stuff. So it's like, damn, I want to live the life they living, but they ain't living right. And you got to make a decision, okay? Because from what it says, the gate to destruction is wide, and many people go through it. But the gate to eternal life is narrow and it's hard. So it may be hard to get up and go work that 9 to 5. Put that energy and focus into your business, and it may take your business like 6, 7, 8 years for it to really take off. And your past life, you was okay, you was hot, and it's like, do I really want to keep doing this 9 to 5 or this working on this business? I can get out there and sell that dope, and you can be out there, pockets can look real nice in a couple weeks, but it's all right though. You just gotta focus on yourself, and I think that's what a lot of people. You just gotta focus on yourself. Be mindful of your own actions and your own choices in life, and because you never know where that life that's being shown to you. You don't know where you're gonna end up. You have an idea, but you don't know. But you have a better chance. You have a better probability in life of um, having a more rewarding and fulfilling life based on the choices you make earlier on. Um, and sometimes, again, it is difficult to do the right thing, and people think it's easy, but it's not. Uh, but you just gotta have faith. But yeah, that's one of my favorite scriptures. Like my favorite book in the Bible is the book of Matthew, though, because like I said, Jesus be dropping that game. Oh, I'm good. I appreciate it. All right, you too. Oh, this is my housekeeper, man. You come cleaned up. I'm good right now, man. But any event, though, y'all, the link. Um, if you want to chime in and yeah, so if you want to chime in and speak, say a little 1, 2. The link is in the comment section. It should be at the top. I don't know if I could pin it. I tried to pin it, but I don't know. I'm still learning this stuff, man. So, but the link is in the top. If you want to come in on the studio, if you want to come in on the stream, you ain't even got a cam up. You could just, what I'm saying, say your 1, 2, and then, you could dip, or you can stick around for a little bit. It's up to you, whatever. But yeah, so the link is in the comment section. I think it's like the first comment. You'll see it on the screen. Hold on, let's see. Oh, there you go. Sorry, it's it right here. But yeah, I think it's in the, like I said, the first comment on the screen. So the first comment in the comment section, you click the link, you can come up and get added to the studio. So, but yeah, I appreciate everybody tapping in. Jim, what's up? Yeah. Hey, Jimmy, wow. He said, now you hitting hot spots. Hey, man, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, in life, bro, like, that's one of the things that I think a lot of young men, bro, like, they're not really being taught this stuff, bro. Like, they don't really know. And, sometimes you can't hold them accountable sometimes to things that they don't know. But But any event, bro. Um, oh, what's up, Ricky, bro? Bro, it's been a long time. What's up, bro? Hey, hope all is good, man. I hope you blessed, bro. Hey, you was in like Canada or something like that, man. You tripping. Canada? It's too cold for that. Tone, family, all good, bro. How's the family doing, bro? The family good, bro. They blessed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Another day above ground, bro. Family good, bro. Yeah, I think oh yeah, you say, oh yeah, Rick, you say you in Toronto. Okay. Yeah, I can't do the cold weather, bro. I don't have that type of blood, boy. That is, man. It's cold. 50 degrees is cold for me, bro. I'm good. I'm so used to being out there in Florida, man. So it's being good out there in Florida. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all engaging in the comments, man. I appreciate the love, the support. Don't forget to like the channel, subscribe to the channel, share the link and everything. I appreciate it. All that stuff helps. Trying to build some. Okay, my boy Jimmy Bean, you click the link. Okay, cool. Let me see. I don't know if you camming up. Rick, you say you miss Florida though? Yeah, I know, right? I'm in Florida too. I'm gonna head back soon. Let me see. Jim, what's up, bro?
What's going on, fam? Can you hear me well?
Tenfold. He can hear you, bro.
All right, let me see if I could get the cam running.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. I appreciate people watching, the links in the comments. You guys want to cam up and come up. Okay, I got okay, Kia. I got you. Hold on, Kia.
Had to make it home real quick.
Yeah. What's up, bro?
How you doing, bro?
I'm
Uh,
good, dog. You all right?
yeah, I'm good, bro. Bro, I was doing some thinking, had to run an errand real quick, and I got back home, and I was like, bro, it's gonna be just back in the FedEx days. You know what I'm saying? We're in the truck. We never had this talk before. I was
Yeah.
talking about the next stop. You know what I'm saying? And and A road. So let's take it back to FedEx, bro. We in the truck, bro. We in the truck.
He said,
We're
"Hey,
just
bro."
vibing, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's all good, man. You Gucci though?
Yeah, everything's good, bro. Uh, you know, we got the goals written out. We know we got to do, and then we just working towards that. So everything's good. It's not like I don't know what I have to do, and how do you say, like, there's a vision. So we're working towards the vision, and that's pretty much it. It's a journey. It's a process. It's not a perfect road. It's not paved out. So we're sort of smoothing out the road so we can drive on it smooth. You know,
Right. Facts.
yeah,
What's
man.
up? What's up, Jim?
What's up, fam? You can see me now?
Yeah, I can see you. I can see you.
My,
Good,
my,
bro.
my bad. I had to download the app. It wasn't working. It kicked me out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, it's all good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
You,
going
I,
on, King?
What's going on, bro? My
I,
name's Keo.
Keo, nice to meet you, brother.
What's up, Jimmy?
Jimmy. Yes, sir.
Kill. See, listen, when you say what's up to kill, you supposed to say Sapase.
Oh, sac passe.
Nabule.
Hey, hey,
Oh shit, you Haitian,
hey,
bro? Yo,
hey.
saga fat man.
Like I
Got
said,
me shit, man. Let's go.
let's go, man.
Hey, that's
Let's
Nah,
get
crazy.
it, man.
It's all
but
good.
I'm not gonna lie, Jay. You were hitting some hot topics, man. It's like I was itching to jump in. Like you was hitting some topics, bro. I don't know. You on
Yeah.
fire today.
Oh man, listen, man. Bless, bro. Bless. Yeah, I'm trying to put some motion to it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, trying
Yeah,
to put a little motion to it. I appreciate it though, dog. I appreciate both of y'all
spiritual,
coming.
bro. Spiritual topics, man. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay. This man's snapping, man.
yeah. That
Yeah,
part.
man. Man. It's a part of I think it's a part of us all. I think some people though just don't tap into it though. But eventually you're gonna feel like there's more to you than just your physical being. You know what I'm saying? Like I think our
I understand what
soul,
you're saying.
yeah. I think our souls are eventually gonna overpower us, and we're gonna have that yearning to know what it really is and what's the truth. You know what I'm saying? After a certain period of time, you probably get tired of just going through the motions, and you realize that the things that you're doing, like there's no real fulfillment to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's no real fulfillment to it, but it's all good. But yeah, man, what you had wanted to chime into, man, what you wanted
What
bring it back to.
what was that scripture? It was the scripture of the day. You said you called it. What was it again?
Oh yeah, the one that resonates with me the most. I was talking about is Matthew chapter 7, verse 13 to 14. You need me to read it again, or you
One,
remember it?
one, one more time, man, because that's where you got me.
Yeah, go. Yeah, I was gonna say the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
So this is when Jesus was talking, and he was saying he was talking about the narrow gate in life. So he was saying enter by the narrow gate, for the wide gate is broad in its way, and it leads to destruction, and there's many who go in by it. And then verse 14 he says, because the narrow gate and it's the difficult way which leads to life, and there is few who find it. So
Yeah, that resonated well with me because I lived that life exactly the one that you were explaining. Watching people see things on the streets, see the fancy cars, see the way that they live in, they lit, and then they're like, man, how can I chime into that? How can I get that? And I think that's the wider gate, and the narrow one is to like look at the bigger picture and see, that's not the route. What's the outcome of it, and so forth. And that hit me. That hit me when you said that.
right, and it's real. It's a real thing.
It is, bro. Because when you look at other people, and right now everyone's getting rich, so it's easy to get rich, So that is before people would look at that as the narrow gate, but now it's so broad. So you have to look at well, it's easy to get rich, and what like when you look at those people, they always say, oh, life is not all about getting rich, I'm still unhappy and
Yeah,
all that. So you have to find your happiness. And I was just thinking about it this morning, where I was thinking about what we would talk about, and I was like, hey, maybe I should mention, what is something you would tell your younger self, and what you said is, you have to find the answers, and that's what I wish I did earlier on, and like really, what is, like, why, like, why do these things happen, and what are the answers, to my fulfillment and my true happiness. What is happiness? Happiness is so broad. You have to define happiness. What makes you happy? What do you like to do that makes you happy? You like to eat food. Well, what type of food that makes you happy?
right.
you
Self
know you
awareness. Yeah,
so I'm glad you brought that up, man. With the broader narrow gates, it perfectly aligns, because it seeks it forces you to seek, well, what is the meaning, of that.
right. Facts. Absolutely. Yeah, man. That's
Oxtail. Oxtails make me happy.
I
hey,
was just thinking about some Jamaican food. I
hey,
was
listen.
about to fuck up that oxtail plate. I wish it was cheaper, bro. Oh my god.
See that,
Hey,
right?
listen, man.
20 a pop now.
It's 30 for the large plate.
Whoa, where you live? New York?
Nah, I'm in West Palm
Cali?
Beach, but that shit charged 30 for the plate, man. I'm like, what the fuck?
He
You're
said
crazy, man.
30.
I ain't going to that
Hey,
one.
Yo.
30.
That shit funny, bro.
Sounds
it be
like a
it be,
platter.
it be it be 30 for the plate, but when you get there and you want it, they out of it.
Out of it.
Yeah,
Or you
yeah.
gotta wait. They don't even answer the phone when you try and call ahead, bro.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness, bro.
You can't order over the phone. You gotta come to the
You
store.
gotta go over
Gotta
there.
come in
When you get
Rasta. You gotta come in Rasta.
when you get
Yo.
to the store, when they get to the store, they out of it.
Out of it, man.
Hey, what's up? I see you in the comments, bro. Yeah, bro. I appreciate you ghost watching. I know you had some other stuff going on. But yeah, that's my boy Chris in the comments, man. But yeah, man, I was gonna go to the next one here. Let me see. Oh, yeah. So this one here is families make up a community. What is the role in your family, and how does that help the community?
Ooh.
Uh, Keo, you want to talk? You want to talk on first? You
Yeah,
want me to go?
yeah. What is the role in my family? I feel as if, I'm humbly speaking, you know, I feel as if I'm really the superstar of the family, like all eyes on me. And, my brothers, they will, try to teach me things, and they'll put me in positions for me to really shine. And that's when I bring my brothers in to where I make the entry, and I'm like, all right, I see everything, and I'm like, okay, you know, Kenny, let's do this. Let's go and let's go ahead and do this. So I feel as if me, I make the entry, and I see everything. I see where I can, use my family towards business, you know. But that's like handling like tough aspects uh in the family. That's also me as well. That's where I see my role. Um and what did you say? What was the second part to your question?
Second part was how does that help the community?
Okay, perfect. So I make the entry, and I bring people in. How does it help with the community? It feel like our careers are mainly customer service oriented. My brother's a public adjuster. The other one he runs a pressure washing company. So we really do help people out, you know. So for me, gaining entry into these situations to help my brothers out, we're really helping everybody out. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm bringing my brother in to make a quick buck and then leave. Like, no, like I'm bringing my whole family in, and we're going to support, what you have going on. We're going to support your problem, make sure it gets resolved. And then we're going to keep in contact and really try and help you out, because when you have good intentions behind your actions, people see that, you
All
know,
right.
and that's really what I try to do, is really be a good person. So with me being, the superstar, Tupac, all eyes on me, the intentions have to be good. It can be nothing besides that. So I try and really elevate my mind and try and really focus in on just being a good person, helping everybody out. When I learned something important in sales, they're like, bro, don't focus on the money, focus on actually helping that person out.
Mhm.
you know and part of my role right now is property management. So you're dealing with a lot of problems, that these people have with their properties. They have to manage the properties, they have to, take care of issues with the tenants. So me bringing my brothers in, they know, about the property, and they know property management aspects as well. And bro, it sort of works hand in hand. It helps the community out, helps my brother out, and it helps, everyone out. So
Right.
I look at it as my role is to, support the
So,
family any way I can, make the
so,
entry, and then help everybody out, help the community out.
so you bring value to the community by being supportive.
Yes.
So just
Yes,
in a
being
nutshell, you bring value to the community by being supportive.
yes.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to just bring it down a little bit and just get to
Yeah,
it. I
I
got
get
you.
pretty passionate when I talk, bro. You already know me, man.
I got you, bro. I just wanted to make sure I'm hearing you. I just want to make sure I'm hearing you well. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, you're hearing me right.
I'm hearing and I'm listening well. Because sometimes
Yeah,
hearing and listening is important. And some people they don't understand that when it comes to communication, you got to. It's just important to hear what a person is saying or what they're trying to communicate, as opposed to being the person that's just speaking all the time. So
yeah,
you be effective. So and it's simple. It's just like, okay, in a nutshell, what is it that you're trying to do in the most simplest form, and there you go. And if you can repeat it back to somebody in the most simplest form, you heard what they were trying to say.
Yeah,
So
you heard me right. You heard me right.
yeah. Okay. So for me, yeah. So like I said, families make up a community. Just reading back to the question. So families make up a community. What is your role in your family, and how does that help the community? So just being that person of guidance, being that person that leads in discipline, that of understanding and leading in forgiveness. So for me, that helps the community, because it displays a good example of good standards. And in life you can only control yourself. You only can control who you are. So again, to me, leading in those areas are just kind of flourishing my roles. It helps the community by being an example of what it is to have good standards and good morals. But yeah, Jimmy, you want to add on to this one, or
Yeah. I'll see if I could make it real quick. But in
I
my
didn't.
family, try to be. Go ahead. Go ahead. What you was gonna say?
Yeah, and I was gonna say because I didn't see you these ahead of time, so I know you just going off a whim.
Nah, you good. You good. No. To try to be a leader, and a leader is like defined in so many different ways. But a leader is always learning as they go as well. A leader doesn't know it all. You know,
Facts.
they have experience. They know what they know from the past and so forth. But every day is a new challenge. Every day is something that you learn new, and especially with children. I got this one. She's knocked out right here.
No.
So cute.
Every day you're learning something new, and my
Yeah.
daughter teaches me something every day, and she's only two. She's only two, fam. And
Oh man.
so
Yes.
I want to be that example that I didn't have because I don't know my father. I never met my father. Didn't have him in the lives.
Mhm.
And I don't need no sorrow from that. But that's about what 80% of our culture, I would believe. 80, maybe that's high. But that is for the most of us. That's what it is. There's no father figure around most of the time, and I
Okay.
want to be the one that shows how to be an example of like being that father figure. How does that look?
Mhm.
And even when it's hard, trying to stay around and make it work. And with the community, I want to be at least, let's say, okay, well, I see such and such is doing his part. Maybe we could lean towards his example and go from there.
Mhm. Okay.
It's not easy. It's not easy,
Oh
but
yeah, it's not easy, but
Nah.
you make it look easy, Joe.
yeah.
I didn't even know you was that. You look so comfortable, bro. I didn't even know you had a baby in your arm, bro.
Me
Oh
neither,
yeah,
man. I thought he was at a cookout or something.
I am, man. I'm hosting the football game right now, man.
Okay.
My dog looking at me funny too. Like you are looking at me funny.
Hey,
Like
y'all look
I'm supposed to be the host, and I'm over here on the live.
I bet, bro.
Talking spiritual.
Hey,
Yeah,
that boy,
no. I had to chime in, man.
Yeah.
You on fire.
that
Yeah.
boy, that
Yeah.
boy holding the whole baby this whole time.
Oh,
We didn't even
that's what you
know.
think makes it
We
look
didn't
easy.
even know.
Where's my Jamari?
I,
Come
I
here.
don't know. I don't know what they would do without you, Jimmy.
Here's my other one. Little
Oh, okay,
handful.
what's up? What's up, little
What's
man?
up,
What's up?
bro?
So,
It's
Yeah.
that's a mama twin right there, bro.
Yeah, man. But that's my forehead, though. No.
Hey, hey, he shot out with that one,
Oh
boy.
man, so
Hey,
that's a
listen,
forehead.
hey, man, that's your signature right there, my boy.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm trying my best. I'm doing well. I don't want to say trying my best because, I'm not giving up. But every day is a challenge, man. But God is here with me, and
Right.
that's all I could ask for.
Okay, facts. All right, so I'll go on to the next one here. Families are not perfect. What advice can you give on how to grow as a unit? I'll start this one off first. Growing as a unit requires patience. Um, Allow grace for others' shortcomings, right? Um, and pick each other up when the other falls. So those are the big things I want to talk about when it comes to growing as a unit. It requires patience, allow grace for others' shortcomings, and pick each other up when the other falls. Um, Jim, I'll let you go ahead next on this one. Oh, your audio is muted. Hold on, let me see. Let me unmute your mic.
My my
Okay.
my my bad, man. That Dolphin game is lit.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
Tyreek Hill.
yeah, I know. Streaming on a Sunday with all the NFL games. I know
Yeah, man.
it's all good. I just try. I got to change my time. I'm just trying to
No,
figure
it's good, bro. It's
into
a,
my
bro.
slot.
Wherever it's at for me, it's nice, sunny out, good day, good vibes. You know, daytime. So
Okay,
it's perfect timing. Perfect timing.
okay, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
bet. But yeah, Jim, I'll let you go in and
Yeah,
knock
I
off
got.
my guess one out first.
She getting
Families
heavy.
families are not perfect. What advice can you give on how to grow as a unit?
Um, don't give up. Uh,
Okay.
look at the bigger picture. Learn from past mistakes, and it doesn't have to be your mistake. You said it earlier. Learn from the mistake of others. Um, and to think of the long run. Early
Mhm.
on,
Okay.
it, you may think that it needs to be perfect. It needs to be this. It needs to be that. But sometimes this or that could take 5, 10, 15, 20 years. It may not be right away. So be patient. Um, pray. Um, put God first, and think of generational anything, generational wealth, generational health, whatever the case may be. Just think of um, down the line.
Right.
Um,
So just right,
yeah,
right. Yeah, the bigger picture
just
is
exactly.
right.
Look at the bigger picture, and don't listen to social media. I forgot
Yeah.
that part.
Yeah.
Don't listen to social media.
It's
Don't
a
believe
full circle with social media.
don't believe the
Social media
lies.
is a hoax. It's
Yeah.
a hoax.
It's a
It's a
whole
conspiracy. You know what? I said if Putin, hopefully you don't get canceled for this, but if Putin does a cyber attack, just take social
oh,
media away for like 2, 3 years.
oh.
Make everybody focus up.
Exactly, bro. Like let's
Yeah.
get back to normal, man. Like
Yeah.
sorry, Jay.
No, you good, bro. Keo, what's up, man? Families are not perfect. What advice can you give on how to grow as a unit?
Families are not perfect. That is true, man. You have to realize that, you know, they're your family. So, you know, you love them, but they're their own individual person. So, you know, you can't change, like how you said, you can't change a person. You know, you just have to love them. And the best way to grow as a unit is just, you know, from time to time, have those talks, you know, tell them, hey, you know, I feel so da 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 da, you know, and you know, just point out, be real with them from time to time, you know, because um, when you say something real and it's with love, um, and it comes from a good place,
Mhm.
it's just what it is. You know, you just have to say it, you know, because some people, they'll do things and they won't really know, like they won't really understand what they're doing until you point out what they're doing, and
Mhm.
then
Oh,
how they respond is how they respond. You know,
right.
you have to still respond with love, and then you know you have to be there for them. You have to understand, but really communication. You know, that's what really grows a family. You know, communication with lots of love and patience and understanding. Man, that's how you really grow. You know,
Yeah,
that's really how you
facts,
grow, man.
facts. Yeah, definitely, man. But yeah, I appreciate the people that's watching, man. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Um, we- I, I know I'm almost on for about an hour, so I'm not gonna hold anybody up. I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. But I just wanted to maybe get through maybe about one more area, and then we'll try to wrap it up from there. Um, let's see here. This one here is why is being in a wholesome relationship so important? What key points can you give to folks on how they can grow closer together? So why being in a wholesome relationship is so important. What key points can you give to folks on how to grow closer together? Anybody want to knock that one out first? You can go ahead.
Okay, Key or K? My bad.
Key.
Keo. I
Keo.
Go ahead.
joined as Key, but my name's Keo.
Go ahead, Key.
Um, I'm honestly, I'm not in a wholesome relationship myself. You know, I'm still seeking the answer to that one. But how I feel as wholesome should be
Mhm.
is is a perfect balance. You know, so that is important in your life. You know, to find your person who gives your life the perfect balance, man. You know, she doesn't focus on just one aspect of the things that you do. She notices that aspect, she communicates with you, and she focuses on other aspects, so that wholesome relationship is focusing on everything together, and not just focusing on one thing and nitpicking on one thing, because that can be detrimental to the relationship. And the second part, what key points can you give folks on how to grow closer? Key points, like I said, I'm not in a perfect relationship myself, but what I'm looking for in a relationship is to love myself first. Because when you love
Oh,
yourself
Dr. Barnett.
first, yeah, when you love yourself first, you're when you love yourself first, you can love somebody else. You know,
Right.
with with uh, with that being said, that brings you closer together. You know, because when you love yourself, you're able to understand yourself, and then when you learned how to understand yourself, you can learn to love your partner and understand her.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's really the main key here. Really love yourself. If you're not ready to love yourself and you hate yourself, and you're
Right.
because you have an inner voice in your mind. So if that inner voice is talking in a negative way,
Ooh, okay. Facts. Facts. You went away for a minute. You still there? You
I
still there,
think we
Keith?
lost. I don't know. I think we lost him.
Yeah, we probably lost him. If he
Okay.
comes back up, I'll bring it back up.
Yeah, but he had
Yeah,
some.
Yeah, he was saying you gotta love yourself first. If you don't know how to love yourself, you're not gonna be able to love anybody else. And I'll let you go ahead before I chime in.
A wholesome relationship is important. It's difficult, but it requires a lot of patience and understanding. Knowing that, okay, you have a way that you lived your life and you were raised as a man or as a female, but always remember that the other half um, may have not experienced life the way you experienced it. That you guys are two different beings. One's a female, one's a male. The understanding that I may have may not be the understanding she may have. So
Right,
let's get to the middle and see, how do you feel, or um, what do you take of this topic, whatever the case may be. What are your standpoints on it? Because my common sense, I realize it's not everyone's common sense. That's my perspective. So her common sense may be from her perspective, and we
right,
just got to
right,
meet in the middle. And I think once you get to know that person so well that I feel her, I understand where she's coming from. Oh, I
right,
know what she meant by that.
right,
That
right.
creates a wholesome relationship, and that's hard because a lot of us have ego. Um, we think we know it all. I've been like me myself. I always say, man, I've been practicing on being a perfect husband since I was a jit. So
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna come in like the perfect man, but I missed the 6 foot chart. Um, I got I got I got five abs. I got 5 abs instead
Hey, that boy crazy. Hey, that boy say,
Hey, don't get me
man.
started.
hey, you taller than 6 feet though, I think, right?
Yeah,
No, I'm taller
almost.
than you. I'm 6 feet, so I don't know if he's
Hey,
6 feet.
Hey,
I
fuck
don't
it. I'm
think
gonna
you said
start
you.
wearing heels. No Diddy.
Oh no, don't do
uh,
that.
I
No,
mean,
no, no,
if
no.
you're 5'8", 5'9", you still good. You still good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in that. Yeah, I'm in the
What you doing?
5'8" there.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
It's all
exactly.
good.
But it's difficult because understanding your partner is the most difficult part. So once you understand your partner and you don't make it a competition,
All right.
understand your partner and be on the same page and say, hey, we're in this battle together. Um,
Okay.
let's not
Yeah.
go against each other, and that's gonna make it all
So
when it comes to being whole. So yeah, that's
right.
my part most.
So what
Can I chime
kills?
in on one more?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, like to understand, like I like what Jamie says. You know, to really understand your partner, and you know that's good. And the way to bring that in together is to have those talks. You know, of like what do you expect, you know, out of this relationship? How do you feel? What do you think, you know, we can do better? Like that's also a key point on how to grow closer together and how to really understand each other more. So I like the way Jamie says, you know, really
Yeah.
focus on understanding your partner and having those talks to where y'all sit down, y'all be serious. Because no, not a lot of couples really have those talks to where they're sitting down and they're like, okay, you know, they're really reflect on how they are as a couple and how to really move forward. So I really do like how Jimmy says, you know, it's really
Right.
important to understand, you know, your partner.
Facts. Facts. Yeah. No, that's definitely important. Understanding your partner and being able to love yourself first. So if you're not in a position where you dislike yourself, how can you like someone else?
That part.
But yeah, for me, just being in a wholesome relationship is important. Um, because we're not created. We weren't created to be alone. However, our partner with with good character is key to me. Honest communication on pretty much everything will get you far. And community is important. If you want to go somewhere in life, if you want to go somewhere in life fast, go alone. But if you want to go somewhere in life, you want to go far, you go together. So that's how I feel about it. So, but yeah, just having that whole relationship is important. We wasn't created to be alone, um, but it's very important to deal with someone with good character and have that honest communication with each other. And that ties into what y'all said too. Loving yourself and understanding your partner. It's very important. Sometimes, from your perspective, it may not resonate with them right away. It may come to them another day, and then they'll be like, "Dang, you was right. I was wrong." And at that point, you know what I mean. You don't throw it in their face, and it's important for them to come to that understanding because it shows a level of humility, right? A level of humility, and at that point, that's when the pride and the arrogance is not in the forefront of their mind. Now they're in a space of humility, and now they're actually trying to hear what it is that you're talking about. So, and then the last one, guys, we'll wrap up because I don't want to hold everybody. I know we got
That's
things.
right. We're enjoying the conversation, man.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I appreciate it. Okay, so do you believe in the 80-20 rule in relationships? Why not? So do you believe in the 80-20 rule in relationships? Why or why not? So when I say 80-20 rule, guys, I'm pretty much saying, okay, well, I'll start this one. I'll tackle this one first, and you guys can kind of elaborate. So with me, the 80-20 rule is everything, because no one will ever be 100% of everything. The only person to do that was Jesus. So when you're dealing with someone and they may not be 100% of what you want, uh, but they're a very high percentage of what you want. I would take 80% than constantly trying to find 100%. uh, that person doesn't exist. So you gotta know that we as individuals, no one is perfect. So we all come with our own flaws in life, and I guess it's up to the individual to really understand what it is that they're willing to tolerate, and if they see a fault, are they willing? Are they trying to help you become a better person? And it really comes down to you. It has to be in your heart to listen to make the correction. I can lead you to water. I can lead you to water, but I can't make you drink it. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things.
That's one of my favorite sayings, man. Literally.
Yeah.
You can lead a horse to the water.
Yeah.
Can't show it how to. They can be right in front of the water, dog. Their feet are touching the water. They know it's water. Can't teach them how to drink the water, man.
Be like, man, if you don't drink this damn water, man, like, God dang. But
The thing
yeah,
They'll be on Google trying to look up the definition of drinking water. And they still don't know how to drink the water, man. That's crazy.
The thing is, they'll be like, man, you don't think the water could be a little cleaner? I saw such and such had clean water. Why can't we have it clean like that? Like that's what they be on. They'll
Crazy,
second
man.
guess it. They'll want. Nah, there's better water than this out here. There's better water. I don't have to drink this one.
yeah.
Yeah, but they fail to realize that they're dehydrated. They need water.
They ain't gonna make it.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna make it to tomorrow.
They ain't gonna make it.
Go make it to tomorrow, man.
You need to drink this damn water.
Should we
Better
shove
put
it
that
down?
water. Better put that water in a pot and boil it over some
Boil
rocks.
the water.
Purify it.
Yeah, that's what I'm on. I'll make it perfect. It don't gotta be the way you saw it on social media. I'll make it like it. I'll put some flowers around it and shit.
You make it look aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, exactly. I'll add a sparkly filter to make you feel better.
There you go. Get the ninja soda maker, you know.
Oh, it's stupid. But yeah,
so when you say 80-20, are you talking about like a relationship wise, like in comparison to like 50-50 and so forth?
yeah, no, I'm not talking about monetary.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the person that you're with. You know what I'm saying? The person that you're with may not be 100% of what you want, but they're like 80, like they check 80% of your boxes. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Man, I feel we've been lied to as young adults or young kids, man. All those fairy tale soap operas and things that they told us it was supposed to be happily ever after.
Yeah,
they lied to us. So I think our
I'm gonna make a point on that one, but keep going.
Yeah, I just think I didn't know it was gonna be this hard. You feel me? Because I thought it was supposed to be smooth sailing. You find somebody that you love, and then happily ever after is like right around the corner. And I'll have a structure. I had a structure when I was in high school. I said, okay, I'm gonna find somebody, fall in love with them. I'm gonna buy a house, have a kid, and then we're gonna live happily ever after. It got scrambled. It still happened, but it got scrambled. But it still happened.
Right.
But my understanding of how it was supposed to be was incorrect. So in perspectives to your other half or your partner, what you think or how you think they should be may not be that. And from a man's perspective to our female counterparts, they go through so many changes, man. They go through so many hormonal changes. You're gonna get confused. You're gonna get confused. You're gonna get lost. And, bro, you're gonna start questioning reality. To be honest with
you. Yeah. It ain't for the weak.
It's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. So what I would suggest is to you can have your perspective of how it should be, and expect the 80-20, but sometimes it's going to be 50-50. Sometimes it's just going to be half of what you thought it would be. But you're going to have to adjust. And compromising is huge. Compromise is going to be huge. And I don't want to fall into that category. It was like, oh, I'm not going to settle for less. I hate that term. Whoever came up with that term should be like put to jail. Like, throw away the key.
That only became relevant like within the with the boom of all this social media, man. Like that only became
Real,
relevant.
bro.
Dating apps.
Oh
So
my
it's
goodness.
like
Dating app.
what is it?
That's where it came from, bro. I'm not gonna settle for less. And then
That's
they're over there swiping, thinking they found the perfect guy, and that
and it's
it
worse.
doesn't exist.
Don't
It doesn't
exist.
exist.
I'm
You
gonna
know what
start putting
exist?
up that. Y'all ever use that delusional calculator?
Oh, no,
No.
You didn't use the Kevin Samuels delusional calculator?
no, I never used that, man.
Have you
But
heard
you
of
know,
it?
man,
Never heard of it. No.
Okay, real quick breakdown. It's for women. It gives them the option to choose the age of a man, the weight of a man, the ethnicity of a man, how much money he should be making, his height, his weight, and so forth. And it's pretty much them describing the men that they want in their lives. Um, and a lot of the women usually like go for like the six-figure dude and this, that, and the third. I need him to be 6 foot, whatever the case may be. And that delusional calculator states there's a lot of delusion in this world right now. So you could Google delusional calculator, try it out.
Yeah.
I try it out based off of what I see on these dating shows, what they say they want in a man, social media. I watch Kendra G a lot. I used to watch Kevin Samuels a lot. I used to hear what the ladies would want, and I usually use the calculator to see if they're gonna find it, and usually they don't find it. So I think that's a wake up call to be, and it's based off of the census too. It's like not them making up numbers. It's a
Mm.
census. They have actual data on the topics that I mentioned. They actually have data on it on how many of an individual is out there based off of that.
Mhm.
Um, and I think I say that to say this: continue to recalculate what you expect from somebody. Continue to recalculate and adjust and compromise because it's going to be an ongoing adjustment, and
Yeah.
you're going to realize that you may need some adjustments yourself as well. So,
Yeah,
sorry
facts,
for being long-winded.
facts.
No, that was great convo, man.
Yeah,
That was hilarious, but yeah, go ahead.
my bad.
This right here. But I did want to add, I did want to make some points on that, but I'll let Keel go ahead.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Well, you can make some points, bro. Before you forget, because I know, like, when you think of something, you don't want to forget it, So make your point, bro.
You about to make me forget about it right now.
Ah.
Oh man. Yeah, no, I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of videos where a lot of women were telling other women not to settle, have life to live. And my response to that is, you do what you want to do. You know what I mean? You're your own individual. If you feel like in life you don't want to settle, you want to go after what you want to go after, and by all means, you do that. But the thing is, though, I also seen videos where women that are like in their 50s and they said that they listen to people saying don't settle, and now they're saying that they don't want to be alone. And it's like, I
Got
don't
him.
know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
Like
literally,
I'm
bro.
talking about like they crying, bro. Like they want somebody, bro. And it's like they they don't even care at this, and at that point it's like they don't even care about the money that the man
Oh yeah.
have. They don't care about none of that. Like they just want a good hearted person to spend their life with, because again, it just goes back to scripture, bro. Like God seen that it wasn't good for Adam as a man to be alone. And it's like, this is God speaking. Like, okay, if you think that you know better than God, you search for what you searching for. But I think that just goes into a lot about, I think, what's in a person's heart too. At some point you gotta kind of reflect on um why is it that enough is never enough? Like what makes you, what it is inside of you that continues to not be satisfied? Because even if you get the person that you want, I'm sure it's gonna maybe it's probably gonna be something that in this man that you're not gonna be satisfied with. Um, And then you're going to start thinking back to, well, I had something. It was one that, oh man, it was one example. I think somebody was saying, it's like, say it's like a 4-story building and you get on the elevator, and then the first floor, there's a
Yeah,
certain
I
type of
love
group
that
of
one.
men. Yeah, you're like, oh man, this is just the first floor. Then you go on the second floor and you realize that, okay, the amount of men is starting to decrease, but the increase of women are starting to increase. And then you go to the third floor to look for the men there, and then it's like it's even less men than the third floor, but there's more women than it was on the second floor. Then you get to the fourth floor, and it's like, well, damn, where all the men at? It's like 2, 3 men up here, and it's like a whole bunch of women want the same man, and it's like, dang, I should have just picked the man that was on the first or the second floor. I would have been all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it's just life sometimes is the best experience, the best teacher. I'm sorry, experience sometimes is the best teacher in life. So
And it comes with the age of the woman too, because when she's younger, she has so many options, so we can look that as like the first floor, and then as she gets older, you know, the men that would like to date her, they're just less and less and less, because on the first floor, the man went with, the women locked that man down on the first floor, so I understand what you're saying, bro, with the series of floors. And I see that series of floors as, as the woman gets older, she goes up another floor, and it gets harder, as for a man too. Well, a man is different, because we build our value constantly. We know what we want. But I do understand what you're saying, bro.
and like I'm saying, I'm not shaming women for wanting what they want. They're allowed to want what they want. We're allowed to want what we want in life, but it's just like, again, when you get to a certain point in life and you realize like what you want doesn't want you, it's like, well, what do you do then? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you got to eat. You got to backtrack. You know what I mean? And it just, some women just don't have that humility to backtrack and be like, "Dang, I
Yeah.
messed up." And
Us, yeah.
yeah,
Us as men, if we encounter that, we'll be like, oh shit, well, we got to go back in the booth and keep working,
yeah,
that. And
Accountability.
yeah, exactly. Something I'm not, I'm sorry to the women who are here, but some women can't, handle that aspect, and it kind of leads to self-destruction, so it's a tough word out there.
The Vivica Fox effect.
Yeah.
Mhm.
um, yeah. I know Kevin Sam used to talk a lot about biblical, and I mean, I haven't really paid attention to it, but I know that now that she's a lot older, I seen something. She looked for a husband, or she willing to settle down now, or something like that. But she didn't want to do that in her youth, or something like that. But
Good luck.
that's neither here nor there. Um, but yeah, nah. Like I said, with the 80-20 rule, it's just basically, it's just not in the terms of money or monetary. I was just saying, in the person, because no person that you're ever going to be with is going to be 100% of everything. So, you
It's impossible.
yeah, and I know like the men that I deal with, even if we're not uh at us at the maybe social economic status that you may want to be at, I know that a lot of men are working towards that. So and I believe that the way that you get there is if you don't quit. So
Yeah.
and that just takes time. It just takes time. You just gotta, just not focus on what others got going on, and just kind of focus on yourself. So, Q, you want to say anything before we wrap it up, bro?
Yeah. Dude, let me can I
Uh,
see the question one more time with the 80-20?
yeah, sure,
Yeah.
man.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with what y'all are saying. 80-20. You can always evaluate the woman, and see what you like about her and how important that aspect of what you like is important to you. You know, how can you, like, do you see yourself growing with the aspects that you like? Like, does it blend in with your values? You know, so I really do believe in the 80-20 rule. And, you know, it's like I said, if the values that she has line in with your values, then there's understanding, and then y'all can sit down, have that talk, continue to grow, and it'll be a beautiful relationship, bro. So I definitely believe in the 80-20 rule, man. You can always, it's hard because they always say you can't build a woman, but if she understands you and she's willing, you know, for you to lead her, you can build the woman, bro. And if she really loves you and y'all love each other, it can be a good relationship. So I really do believe in that 80-20 rule.
Facts. Yeah, I think it's you know, it's important too. You know, if you you know, you work with what you got. You
Yeah.
know, somebody that's willing to work with you work with what you got, and you make the best about it, um, and just allow grace for others to make mistakes. And um, once you, I would say one thing too with a person, you know, fall in love with a person's heart, not what they look like. You know,
That's
Yeah.
so
right.
love what's in a person's heart, not what they look like. Because I think a lot of people, yeah, you know, a lot of people want a woman that, a partner that's beautiful on the outside, but in the inside, it needs some work, man.
That's what matters. That's how you
Uh,
grow.
it needs
That,
some
One
work,
hundred
man.
percent, man.
that
So
inside the BBL.
Yeah.
this
I'm
nigga,
Cause that BBL gonna get flappy.
I can't stupid, y'all.
no man, can't take you serious. You gotta stay off of the. You gotta stay out. You gotta stay away from the prestige.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, man.
Oh man.
Blessings, man. Blessings. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. It's been a beautiful show. I appreciate y'all chiming in and letting your voices be heard. So appreciate it again. Love, respect.
Love and respect, bro. Thank you for the invite, bro. And you know, thank you, bro. It was a good talk.
Hey, absolutely, man. I appreciate y'all giving that game.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. I'm gonna let y'all have it, man. I'll holler at y'all later.
All
All right.
right, bro. Hope you enjoy your day, bro.
You
Bless.
too, bro. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the episode today, I appreciate it. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this with people that may find it of value. But yeah, I appreciate everybody too that chimed in, and you know, even if you watched for a minute or two, I appreciate it wholeheartedly. And the people that were in the comments, cutting it up with me, man, I appreciate it though. Much love, much respect, and y'all have a blessed day.